Hello. The next tutorial is in two parts and covers the My Portfolios feature. This first tutorial walks you through how to create a portfolio, and the second will then show you how to analyse the companies within it. My Portfolios lets you build and track your own virtual portfolios, and I'll show you how you can customise the data you see so you're comparing the things that matter most to you. In part 2, we will look at Income Finder, a way to fine-tune your portfolio to smooth income across the year, avoid gaps in dividend payments, or shape it more closely to your needs. We will also cover a dividend diary where you can view historic dividends for income-paying companies, and a portfolio analysis view that helps you spot any areas where your portfolio might be unbalanced. But before we go through that, first we need an AIC website account so any changes we make today will be saved. Your account details are only used to enable this functionality, to save your settings and remember your portfolio information. We take data privacy seriously and only retain the information for as long as it's needed. Creating an account is quick, free and straightforward. There is a form under the login where you can register as an investor. The form only needs a few details and you can get started straight away. No email confirmation required. I'm just going to sign in with my account here for this demonstration. Signing in returns me to the home page and I can now access the tool. It can be found via the Research Tools drop-down in the top right. When you first open My Portfolios, you'll see a blank portfolio with no companies assigned and no market value indicated. From here you can create as many portfolios as you like, for example one for your AIC, one for your SIPP, or any other investment accounts you manage on behalf of others. To create a portfolio, click the yellow Create Portfolio button. Once created, you can add companies to your portfolio in several ways. For example, you can select investment trusts using the Compare Companies tool, from an individual company page, or directly within the My Portfolios function, which I'll demonstrate now. To do that, click Edit, and then Add Company. You'll then see a full list of all investment companies in our universe. To learn about the options within Compare or Company Profile pages, please refer to our tutorials on those tools. Select a company and then enter either the value of your holding or the number of shares that you own. Most people would enter a market value if they were modelling potential holdings, or the actual number of shares if they were looking at their current portfolio. For example, I've chosen Aberdeen Asian Income Fund and I have entered 8,888 shares. The system immediately calculates the current market value based on the last closing share price, so that means my holding is worth £28,000. You can continue adding companies to build your portfolio. I'm going to add 2 more companies here. Let us say I hold 20,000 shares in Bankers. And finally, 10,000 shares in CQS New City High Yield. My total portfolio comes in £63,000 for this example. Part of your portfolio may be allocated to cash or another form of fund outside of investment trusts. To establish a fuller picture, you can add a cash holding here using this button, and I can enter a custom amount. Please note that this will only display the value that you choose and will not change unless you decide to amend it. Portfolios can be expanded or collapsed on this screen, making it easy to switch between them. You can also create additional portfolios, for example, a separate one for your SIPP. Once your portfolios are populated, you'll see a summary of each one. This includes the total market value and its constituents. You'll also see the combined value across all portfolios, as well as a separate row for each portfolio that lets you drill into them in more detail. That's it for part 1. You should now know how to register a free account and create a portfolio. Watch the next video to see the analysis that you can undertake based upon your holdings.